नमस्कार, मैं सीए मनमोहन जिंदल, आईबीबीआई रजिस्टर्ड वैल्यूअर इन सिक्योरिटी एंड फाइनेंशियल एसेट्स, ex banker. So recently, a show cause notice is decided against the registered valuer, Ms. Gunjan Agarwal, which was registered for security and financial assets. So, in general, IBBI is the authorized by the central government wide notification number so and so to take suitable action against the registered. And as per Rule 17(1) of the valuation rules, the central government may constitute an advisory committee to advise it and registering authority on issues relevant to formulation and prescription of valuation standards and policies pertaining to the valuation for framing a prima facie opinion that sufficient cause exists to cancel or suspend the registration of a value. So, a inspection is conducted on the basis of it, and RV was alleged with the contraventions for that justification for the estimation of the fair value and the liquidation value of the deposits against off-take arrangements under long-term loans and advances has not been provided in the valuation, causing the valuation of Rule 83H and J of the valuation. Another contravention is that the valuation of inventories is to be carried out by the valuer engaged for the valuation of SFA only, not incorporated in the report of other valuer engaged for valuation of assets under plant and machinery category, simply relied on verbal communication of the liquidator and no proof exists to substantiate the claim. Hence, violated Rule 83H and J of the valuation, and shows lack of convergence between the assumptions and actual calculations estimation of the value of trade receivables observed, hence violated Rule 3H and Rule J of valuation rules. So these three contraventions are imposed. RV has sufficiently justified his actions and the case was decided accordingly. So what is 83G, 83H and 83J? So 8 is in broad category conduct of valuation. 8.1, the registered valuer shall, while conducting a valuation, comply with the valuation standards as notified or modified. That is 8.1. Now 8.3G is nature and sources of the information used or relied on. 8.3H is procedure adopted in carrying out the valuation and valuation standard followed. And 8.3J is major factors that were taken into account during the valuation. So the main learnings are in valuation report, a RV should incorporate while estimating the fair value and a liquidation value basis of calculation to be clearly mentioned. On which basis? What is the calculation? What is the base of calculation? You should mention in the report. The valuation should engage himself for valuation of inventories to be carried out and not to be relied on the third parties. The proper report of other assets like plant and machinery to be included into the report invariably if that is a part of the inventory, and you should ensure that it should not be left out. So valuer should be sure enough that each and every item is valued properly, though through himself or by the other valuer if needed. The valuer should not have a lack of convergence between the assumptions and accurate calculation. Estimation of the value of trade receivables means what assumptions he has taken, he should jot down, and on which basis the assumptions are taken, that should also be jotted down for the clarity of the purpose. Because might be after 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, when inspection goes on, you have no idea in your mind that on what assumption you have finalize the report. But if it is clearly written in your working papers or in the final report himself itself, that will left no scope to go against you any matter or other things. So proper technicalities also used should be mentioned while estimating the FP and L. On which basis? What technicality you are using? The value should be followed all valuations. Should follow all valuation standards. So from the limited knowledge and limited skills, I have tried to analyze the case. This is for awareness purpose. And if any suggestion regarding this, kindly mail me on my mail ID. For before taking any action, kindly go through the relevant guidelines. A small disclaimer: this is not for interrupting the image of any ERP. It is the document is in public place, in public domain. So kindly take it in the right. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.